Hello, hello. I am not Becky Launder. My name is Sammy Bedell Mulhern, and I am here to do some Oh My Hi live website reviews. So let me make sure I'm where I'm supposed to be for a second and get us shared in all the places. I'm so excited to be here today. So grateful that Becky kind of lets me pop in here and do this with you all. I just need to make sure that I'm streaming into the right place, and I'm clearly not prepared for that. So, if you're here and you see me, make sure you say something, although I don't think I can see your chat. This is always like the most awkward part of life, right? Is like going live and figuring things out. But while I'm doing this, my name is Sammy. I am here to do an Oh My Hi review. If you don't know what Oh My Hi is, it is the website that Jeremy and Becky have created. Easy plug and play sales website, ready to go, just for you. To promote your business, to promote your personal brand, all of the things. And so I go live. This is the second time I'm doing this to kind of give some insights and ways that you can maximize the language, the images, all of the things on your website to better connect with your ideal audience. It's kind of building off all the things that Becky teaches about in Modern Direct Seller. If you're looking for technical support and how to build and design and craft your website, and you have an Oh My Hi site, Lisa Duck does 2 trainings or 2 Q&As inside the Oh My Hi group to help walk through some of the elements that you might need in order to do the technical side of this. I'm here to talk about messaging, some of the images, and the kind of the overall look and feel of your website. I am a Color Street stylist and have been a part of Becky's community for about 3 years now. And I'm also a website design and developer and digital marketing strategist for small to medium-sized nonprofits. So that's why I'm here and so excited to do this. I don't know where I'm actually streaming to. So it pop up, but we're just gonna go with it. We're just gonna go with it and hope that it shows up somewhere, because I might have done a setting somewhere weird. But regardless, Becky will get us to where we need to go. I am streaming from Vimeo. This is only the second time that I've done this, and I am apparently not a very good techie person when it comes to this. So let's get started. So these websites were submitted. These are VIPs inside of Becky's Modern Direct Seller. Let's get this. So that's where these came from. We've got 3 different companies that we're going to be reviewing today, 3 different sites from 3 different companies. So that's what we're going to run through. And again, I'm going to go through the home pages only. We're not going to go through the entire site. So if you have an Oh My Hi site, they'll look similar, so you can get some ideas for what you can update with yours. If you don't, and you have your own website, some of the strategies and things that I talk about are also going to work regardless of the website that you have, so you can kind of pay attention to that. I'm going to try to ping Becky really fast and make sure that we are streaming somewhere. We're going to start off with Michelle Albright. She's a Color Street stylist. So we're going to start off with this website. And I love the colors. It's really easy to read. I'm a huge fan of an announcement bar, and that is a part of Oh My Hi sites, which I love. Here she says, new things each week. Make sure to check back or get on my email list. So what I love about an announcement bar is it's something that you can change regularly, and it makes it kind of exciting. It grabs your attention. It's at the top. It should be time sensitive and relative to what's going on. and there should be a call to action. So I know that you can link these things. New things each week. You know, at this point, I don't know what she's selling. If I didn't know Michelle and hadn't gone through her website, I wouldn't know what she's selling. So new things each week from what? And then make sure to check back or get on my email list. I also want to know like what's in it for me. Like what am I getting if I come back here? What kinds of information? If I'm on your email list, what am I getting from it? Am I getting discounts? Am I getting behind the scenes tips? Am I getting early access to product? Whatever it might be. So really make this super specific and give it a call to action that you can execute or that can excite people. And then here, again, I don't know what she sells. I mean, I could see up here Color Street site, but we're going to look at these visuals first. So really making it clear that she's Color Street or that she sells nails or that she wants to talk about the makeup, whatever it might be, make that more obvious. There's nothing here that tells me exactly what it is that you are selling. I love this photo. And this is great, adding that little personal touch about who she is and what she loves to do. So here there's definitely more information. I like this. I hope that my love for all things positive and pretty inspires a little more awesomeness in your own life. Like you're getting a taste of her personality. You're getting to understand, is this somebody that I connect with on a personal level, somebody that I want to kind of spend time learning more about, or is this my person for Color Street, right? And then this is a great attention grabber. This copy is all really good. You know, you're hitting on a pain point that might be specific for your audience. So taking hours out of your day 2 times a month, is that always doable? Think of all the fun things you could do with that extra time instead. All that good. Like this is great. Just kind of taking what your company does, but making it attached to a pain point that your customer is feeling. I think that's really smart and great. So good job there. And then a few of my favorite things. So I love that there's 3 completely different offers here. I think that's fantastic. Allows people to kind of connect with you on the products and things that they care about, as opposed to maybe what you want them to care about. Everybody's going to have their own kind of different pain point. So I think this is fantastic. I do like the links that are here, but again, whatever is going to be here really needs to be timely and be kind of relevant to what's happening in the moment. So I love this DIY nail care. Like I said, I happen to be a Color Street stylist myself, so I know that there's a lot of new nail care that has come out, so this could be updated. And again, it's good that you have a link here and a call to action. I would make it more obvious, so either put it at the bottom here, you know, or hyperlink this whole section so that it's really obvious that that's something that we need to click on. You can maybe make it bold. This is great. Again, you're sharing some information here. With regards to links, so click here to learn more. One thing that is not super obvious to a lot of people, because it just isn't something that, well, that should be. When it comes to hyperlinking text, we want to make sure that we're hyperlinking things like this is great. Subscribe now to get a monthly theme box filled with unique nail polish strips and more, like Summer Nail Care Challenge. Hyperlinking the words that are going to let people know where they're going is great for SEO, but it's also great for ADA compliance. So anybody who's using an e-reader for their browser or has a visual impairment that might be having some assistance, you know, they can scan for links on a page. And so click here to learn more. Doesn't really tell me anything. I'm not going to click that link. I'm not going to know what's going on. So instead, I would make sure all of your links describe where they're going. So, you know, whether it's become a Color Street stylist, whatever that might be, but having that be a little bit more about this is what is going to happen if you go here. But like I said, these are all great. 3 different options. Love it. And then this could be what is at the top in the announcement bar, right? Subscribe for pretty nails, positive vibes, new product releases, and more. This could still be a little bit more specific with regards to making sure that you're kind of letting people know what they're going to be getting. It could be how often are they getting emails, subscribe for weekly emails, for monthly emails, whatever. People want to know exactly what they're getting, and you want them to continue to open the emails that you're sending them. So having that information here and clear, so when they do start to get the emails from you, they know they're expecting it and they know it's coming, I think would be super helpful. Okay. And then, yeah, follow my journey, stay connected. This is great. These are all hyperlinked, so it's easy peasy, ready for people to go. So overall, I think great. Like, again, love the colors, love the fonts, love the copy, the images, lots of personality here. Just make it a little bit more clear about what you do at the beginning so I can scroll down, and then change this announcement bar so that it is a little bit more exciting, enticing, and encouraging people to move on and take action on the thing you want them to take action with. Okay, so moving on to the second one. This is a Foxtails. This is a Paper Pie consultant. And again, love the colors. It's super clear here just when I pop in. Like, even the name doesn't necessarily tell me exactly what it is. These pictures really tell me that these are books, these are activities for kids. If I'm looking for a solution for that, that's what I'm going to want. And so I think that's great. Hold on one second. I'm going to open this up. Okay. So this is giving me all of the information that I need to kind of really visually see if this is something that I want to make sure that I continue to scroll down and engage with. Again, the announcement bar is here. I do prefer when the announcement bar is above the navigation versus this. Sometimes it can get lost, but it's not that big of a deal either way. Doesn't matter. Exciting news, Smart Lab toys have been added to the already amazing Paper Pie product line. To check them out, text me app. So again, we tend to talk in jargon. We tend to talk in language that we understand, in things that are product names and whatnot that we know are true, but our general public probably doesn't. So if you want to say exciting news, there's no reason for me to text this unless I'm really engaged with your brand. I don't know what a Smart Lab toy is. So instead, I would really engage with, like, what's the pain point? Like, who would want the Smart Lab toys and what could that be? So it could be like exciting news, the perfect holiday gift for the science geek in your household, or something like that. They don't care that it's called a Smart Lab toy necessarily in this moment. We want them to take action quickly. And so this is changing this to where it's not just jargon that we understand, but actually talks to the pain point of the person who might want to purchase it, or the motivation to the person who might want to be purchasing it can make a big difference. And then again, if you can hyperlink this or add a button so that it's super easy. If I'm already on my phone, I don't want to have to go back and forth to do that. So you can do like TEL semicolon, and then the phone number in the hyperlink, although that will let people call you. I think it's text. I'm going to have to look into that. You can hyperlink that number and allow people to text you, SMS. So if you do SMS : I think I'm going to have to double check that. Don't quote me on that. Then people can, when they're on their mobile devices, they can just click on that and it will automatically open up their text, as opposed to having to go back and forth and type in that number. The images are great. Again, love this image because it gives me a little bit of your personality, as well as like reinforcing what it is that you do. I am Amber Fox, your brand partner with Paper Pie. I'm on a mission to spread literacy one book at a time. If you're looking to instill a passion for books and reading or resources to help a struggling reader, you're in the right place. So I might lead with this because I think you're gonna, you kind of reiterate some of this already. I would really focus this section on who you personally serve. So you mentioned here, if you're looking to instill a passion for books, help a struggling reader, like those are pain points that a lot of parents face with kiddos. So how can you double down on that and make sure that parents know that you're here to support them and you're here to engage with those kinds of readers? Doesn't mean that those are the only readers that are going to buy from you, but it does mean that if I'm somebody who's like, oh shoot, I do have a struggling reader, I don't know what to do to help them, like you're the person who's going to solve my problem. You can help me with some resources. Yeah. And, this is all fine. But again, this is very much, I think, probably corporate jargon. So I might think about how could you personalize this a little more and call out some of the stuff that people might be looking for. And again, this could also be a spot where it's like, join my VIP page. Well, why? Why do I want to join your VIP page? What am I going to get? What's the experience like? What's going to happen once I'm in there? Is it that I'm going to get access to giveaways, that I'm going to have a community of other people that are trying to help with struggling readers? Like, what does that look like? Use this space to encourage people to take action, not just share what it is that your organization is all about. A few of my favorite things. I love how consistent these images are. They look branded, they look beautiful. I might change this font color here. This light blue is a little hard to read on top of that darker blue. So you might want to think about that. But again, I love that you have 3 completely different offers, from book fairs to parties to fundraising. It makes it really easy for me to clearly see, okay, what is it that I might want to engage with here? But make sure you have links. So links for places for people to go. And then same here, like if you want to know my monthly party special, just drop me a quick note. Well, how do I do that? So, you could drop me a quick note, could also be hyperlinked with mail to, like TO, mail to semicolon, and then your email address, so that when people click on it, it automatically opens up their email and they can send you a message. You could do it with a text message, whatever. But make it easy for people to take action. If they've seen something and they're like, yes, I want this, how can we make it easy for them to take that next step? So making sure there's links here would be great. And then don't miss a thing. Join the email list to hear about new releases, specials, and giveaways. So again, how do I join that list? How do I know where to go in order to get on your list? I have a feeling that it's probably you're pulling it from here. But if that's the case, then I would just add copy that says, like, fill out the form below to get on my email list or something like that. Give people direction so they know exactly what to do when it comes to joining your email list. And then again, this is great. Love this form, easy peasy, follow journey. Again, I would hyperlink this so that if people click on it, it automatically goes to where your Instagram is, so they don't have to think about it, and it just goes. So yeah, Amber, this is I love the colors. I love the flow. I love the pictures. I think just a few little copy things and some links and buttons would help a lot to allow people to make things, or to get to where they need to go and take action on the things that you want. Okay, so one is Carrie Brigham with Scentsy. Brigham, did I say that right? Carrie and I are actually doing a Holiday Express together, which has been super fun. So it's fun to kind of take advantage and do this website as well. Okay, so again, love these colors, super bright and fun. I love that just says right here exactly what it is and what you do and what you know. People don't have to think about it. Again, with the announcement bar, exciting news: to get a look at upcoming releases, text me at. I would see if you can hyperlink that one. To get a look at upcoming releases, I don't know. I think there's something else exciting that you can maybe come up with. That's not very exciting news. We know that there's companies that are releasing product all the time. So, maybe it's something like, we're getting into holiday season, so maybe it's something that's more around text me for a customized scent shopping experience, or to set up, find the right scents for you, something like that. I don't know. Or to find to create the right shopping or the right bundle for your friends or hostess gifts. I don't know. There's something else there, I think, that I would think about with regards to what's on that announcement bar. Love these images. This might already be on your to-do list, but it might be time to switch out these photos for holiday. I think that's the hard thing with a product line like Scentsy is it's so seasonal and things change all the time. So, put a reminder on your calendar to update your photos on a monthly basis. I think could be really impactful and exciting for people to continue to scroll. Not saying people won't scroll, but I mean, if I see this, we're past, I might be like, okay, well, I want to see some new stuff. Maybe she doesn't have anything new to offer for me right now. I do love this photo. However, the other thing that I'll say is, again, with the jargon, like future superstar director, people don't necessarily know what that means. So unless your main goal from your website is to enroll and get new team members, or they don't necessarily know what that title means. So, I think it's fun. I think it could be a cool image for a blog post if you're talking about like growth in the organization and your story. But it might be more impactful to have an image here that is you with the product or something along the lines there. Can't wait to get to know you better and support you as you use Scent to enrich your life. Love that. And I know too that like Scentsy has more than just scent. So this could be another opportunity too to like kind of start to introduce people to like the broader product line. But if you focus on the scent side of things, again, that's totally fine. Maybe add a little bit more personality. I know you have a lot of it in here as far as like how you engage and kind of what you do with your customers. But this is fine. I do love this. You talk about what you're known for. A waxless way to infuse scent into your life. Yeah, and this is great. I'd love to help you find a perfect way to do that for you. So I think this is fine. And then I love that you have, again, I think these are probably seasonal products, so maybe there's an update that needs to happen here. But these graphics are great. They're clean. They're easy to see. Again, just adding links here. So this language also is very much sounds like copied from corporate. So totally fine, but would be more fun if it was like personal. So like, okay, so the Harvest Oil 3-pack, for example, like you have the scents and what they smell like here. But it would be kind of fun to talk about how you could use this Harvest Oil 3-pack. Can you mix and match the scents? Like, what are some creative out of the box things that people might not be able to find on the website that are going to show that the product line, that you can help them use it in a different way, that are going to, maybe they're like, okay, well, I like the snake oil and cedarwood one, but the wolfsbane and apple brandy, not really my thing. But if you have a couple of different things and how you can mix and match them together, you might have a better chance of selling more of them because people are like, oh, I didn't realize I could do that, or I could do this. I'm noticing here that these are linked, but for most people, they're probably not going to notice that. So definitely have links here for people to join. And then I love this image, especially because you're talking about people texting you. So I love that you have a text list instead of email. Join my text list to hear about new releases, specials, and giveaways. Text your name, and this is fantastic. Text your name and fave scent too. Again, I would try to hyperlink this so that you can people can push it and go. But I love that you're asking for name and favorite scent. What a fun way to kind of start and engage with that conversation immediately. It's really me, and you can text me anytime. I think this is fantastic. Again, I would maybe reference how often you're sending out broadcasts. So join my text list to hear weekly or to hear monthly, whatever that might be. Just setting that expectation so people don't feel like they're being spammed or bothered, I think is super fun. And then, yeah, this is fantastic, having a catalog request. There's a lot of questions here. So I would maybe think about what questions, well, you might want to remove this one, but what questions do you really need to ask and what questions can you follow up with at the end? So if I'm just wanting a catalog to get some information from you, I might not want to fill out questions about like hosting an event or being a consultant. Test it and see. And if people are filling it out and you're not having an issue, then no big deal. But you might want to think about what are the questions you really need to have and what questions can you ask later on, because especially if you've got a lot of people on mobile device, there's a lot of checkboxes here and it might not be as user friendly as you might like for people to fill this out, and you might be losing out on opportunities. So if the goal is to get a catalog out and get contact information, we want to keep it as simple as possible for people to fill that out so that we get it, and then we can get the rest of the information later. And I wouldn't even put this in here because they're asking for a catalog. Of course, you're going to want to mail it. So I would make that a required thing, and that's just what it is. I do like you have this clarification here. I have a Scentsy only phone number, and shares, that you're saying like this is not something that I'm going to be spammed. I think setting that expectation with phone numbers is really critical. So overall, I think great. Add a few buttons or links and be, again, just going through and updating some images to be more where we are in the season. In general, I love to set monthly reminders on my calendar to update websites, to go look at the my headers and all of the things that I have going on to make sure that it's relative and current for what I've got going on. So I just have like a 30-minute calendar review every month that's there. That just reminds me, okay, I got to go back and update my website. I got to go back and update my website. So that is everything for today. Again, if you're interested in Oh My Hi, make sure you reach out to Becky, send her a message. Oh My Hi is a great platform to just plug and play. It's a great template. You just put in your colors, your images, your copy, and it's all ready to go for you. Becky and Jeremy are great at providing that support. And then, like I said, Lisa Duck does some live Q&A and technical help in the Oh My Hi users group twice a month, which is super fantastic. I come monthly, although I missed y'all last month. Sorry about that. But I come monthly and do reviews of 3 Oh My Hi websites. I believe it's being opened up to anyone with an Oh My Hi website right now, so be on the lookout for that to get your request in for me to review your website. Again, my name is Sammy. I will try to pop into the comments of this video in the various groups where it's going to be shared, but tag me if you can so that I know to answer any questions that you have. But I love a good website and know that it can really have a good impact on your connection with customers and building and growing your business. So thank you for listening. I hope this was helpful, and I will see you next month.